what is your opinion on mental health in the workplace, but people talking more in the workplace? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think that comes into the stigma. And I'll talk about modern day. Like, I think we as a society are doing better, recognizing it. There are initiatives at the government level or royal level, but the exciting thing is any good company just wants to always do more, wants to always be better, doesn't want to think it's a box ticking exercise that there is a healthcare system in place internally, but challenge themselves to evolve with the time. I think what is really important, and this comes into a balance, is creating an environment where perhaps on an individual basis people feel comfortable, but that's not always the case. Like, a leader or boss isn't going to be your best friend of the individual, and you want to share or communicate with that person about your troubles. But what really is important is a business allows clear avenues and access to information and support, whether it's through a third party or companies like yourself or to the leader themselves. And I think that's something that is hugely important, and every business, small or large, should have aspirations, if not already, fitting to their size of organization, to ensure that there's clear access and a clear path and recognition of it. And that's what I mean by instilling there's an environment to make it acceptable and make everyone feel comfortable to talk about it as well. The really exceptional ones is where you have leaders who are at the forefront, openly discussing it, openly being communicative on the subject matter, but that doesn't necessarily going to be the case for all leaders. And that's why I just think it's an environment instilling, whether it's outsourcing or HR policies, knowing that the access of information is there. But I do have to, one anecdote, a little personal actually, I was talking to my father a bit about doing this today. He's hugely excited. He doesn't have Instagram, so he won't be joining. He probably didn't understand. He is good on Zoom though. And he was talking about how mental health is hugely popular and spoke about his own challenges. Being in an organization, working in the cities, he had a very successful career as a financial director, but he couldn't fathom saying, hey, can I come in a bit later so I can take my son to school this morning? Or can I leave work a little bit earlier? Or I'm really strained with having 3 kids growing up at the same age and having their sporting commitments and having that work-life balance or being able to work from home. So I definitely think we have come some way, but I really think we're in a society now where there's true inspiration wanting to do more. And if we can hold on to the reins of that and keep going, that's going to be a really great environment to work in. And I really think it relates to productivity and performance. Gone are the days you need to be chained to your desk to get the best results.
Yeah, I totally agree.